Give me a second here. Are we live? I don't got all my studio equipment. We got a hot one right now. Let's see here. Boop. Uh-oh. There goes that. Let's try this right quick. Too late now. There we go. Boom. Who's in the chat? What's up, Laser? Chiro Sounds. What up, Jeff? Just about to wrap things up at the shop here, and I got a notification. I see Smoking Scan is on now. But I was trying to get this going before he did. But yeah, I had my laptop in my backpack already. I have all my studio gear, but it's all wrapped up, ready to go. But here we are with just partial gear. What's up, everybody? What's up, Roger? Can you hear me? Hopefully I'm not yelling too loud. And let's see here, 110 North. So we're in South LA at the moment. We had a hot one here today, folks. It was like 90. I think we hit like 94 degrees. I'm in like my mesh marina, board shorts, sandals. It's like summer all over again. I know some of you are getting rain out there. We talked about the storm hitting Jamaica. Prayer for everyone out there. But yeah, different people getting different. They're getting their usual weather. You know, the cold, the rain, and all that. Out here, it was starting to get like that. But then we got hit with this little heat wave. I think tomorrow's supposed to be another hot one as well. And we are broadcasting from Sky's the Limit Smoke Shop. Look us up. Check us out. Drop on by 3925 East Olympic Boulevard, East Los Angeles. 90023. What's up, Gustavo? So these guys are carjacking suspects. Not good. And if you're just tuning in, our recent live stream, the last one we did, started off also with a speed chase. You see, these chases kind of pushed me to go live. I was ready to pack my things up into the truck here and head on out. And it's kind of cool. I'm getting some of these light effects right here. I've got these like stage lights. It's for the shop, actually. I want to see if my brother will let me take one eventually so I could set up a studio at home. And you know how everyone has the little background, all the little LED lights and this and that. Well, I want to add some of these lights to it. Lava lamp, some black lights, some groovy posters and such. Once again, that's Paul's Boutique. Are we talking Beastie Boys again? What's going on? What up, Mark? You staying out of trouble, Mark? I hope so. We are here thus far. Welcome on in. We're going to check this chase out. I don't know what the status here. We're backing up. I don't know if we're getting close to the airport or what. Well, we seem to be zooming out. Yeah, he's heading up to the 105. And the 105 will take you to the courthouse. That's for one. But I think you could get to the airport using the 105 as well. So You know, that's a thing they do here is either head to the airport, because then the choppers, it gets squirrely with the choppers and the flight patterns of the airport. A lot of times the helicopters have to back off, and that's a nice zoom action going on there. The bud, is the bud in here? I see Smoochy. Dude, Squatch left her a gift on the mountain. Right on. What they leave for you, Smoochy? You gotta tell. You can't just tell us he left you a gift and not tell us what he left. Hopefully it wasn't some scat. Although I would take that. You know, I don't mind. I'll take that as a gift. Chiro Sounds, hit the poopy emoji. You know, the pink one. The big one. But that's super cool. You did say you were headed to Washington, and it doesn't surprise me, as Washington being one of the, if not the squatchiest state in the U.S. Some might say Alaska. I don't know. What do you think? If you're getting Bigfoot gifts in Washington, that says something. Just run to LAX 24/7 mass chaos there, says Blazer. And he speaks from experience. He knows all about it. And what's the deal with the airports? Aren't they like? Isn't there a thing with TSA not working, the national parks and all that? How's that going? Anyone flying out there lately? Let's see. Let's get a timestamp. 6:30 p.m. West Coast. And that's a view from earlier. As you can see, there was a light. Not we're a little bit later into the evening, so it's a little darker now. Let's see. Did Smoochy post something? What is that? A stump dot saying hello. Oh, all right, cool. Thank you, Chi. Let's see if it works now. Could we get a whoop whoop? Finally, we got some balloons. And I'm learning all the different effects. Can we rock some more effects there? There's more balloons and some confetti. I threw a balloon and some confetti. Chi, throw some lasers up in the chat. And we're doing a little practice here. I don't know what it is. Sometimes the camera like will do it, and sometimes it won't. Yeah, that's how it is when I light one up. Lasers start lighting up like that. There's Diesel. Salute. Diesel, I was tripping out on that video earlier. I see the face, bro. Diesel needs to go up for a Bigfooter of the Year. You know how you guys know there's a Bigfooter of the Year award. I forget who not announces it. I guess announces it. But Diesel, you're nonstop. That's why they call him Diesel. He runs on diesel. Yeah, what's up, Gerald? Sharing a link there. Let's see. What's that all about? Gerald came in with hot links. Right on. And is that the end? I guess. Oh, is that a new link? Maybe for another, for the rest of the chase. I think that was live. I think we were watching that. It should have been live. My computer's acting all weird right now, too. So give me a second. Let's tap out of here. Let's see. We know smoking scan's on. So suspect is out. We're going to jump into smoking scan here. And that's a good channel to watch if you like these chases. He's very, very funny, but some may not find it funny. But let's tap on it. It looks like they're looking for the suspects here. Let's blow this up right quick. Shout out Smoking Scan. And I don't know if Garrow was probably trying to share a cleaner link. I'm not sure. My grandma name is Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo Grandma. Yo-Yo Granny. Salute. Looks like we're in the projects here. We're in the PJs. Actually, I could go for a PB&J right now. I had one earlier. There's these new little snacks I found. They're called Bobos. Anyone try Bobos? I think they're out of Colorado. So, you know, they keep you in mind when they're baking. I keep you all in mind when I'm baked too. But they're super cool because they're like GMO free. You know, they're, I guess you could say, healthy. But they got these different, they're made with oats. Some might be allergic to oats. I like oats, oatmeal, and all that. Yes, we're in the projects. 114th Street. Whose neighborhood is that? Maybe someone in the chat knows. Yeah, the Bobo snacks are really good. Shout out to Bobo. Actually, I shared a video earlier also. The homie Bobo and Cliff were out together. I guess Bobo was up in Oregon maybe a few months back. And they were out squatching, checking out some tracks. Yeah, check out the posts if you want to check that out. Someone's breaking outside. These are the breaks. There's Saliman. Yaman. All right, yeah, we got the chopper. The chopper's out there. I'm sure you had a hot one today, Sal. Could we get a weather report? The cops are just kind of like, I don't know, they don't seem to kind of just hanging out. I see these guys in the back door here. Could be the front. But yeah, we got projects out here. You know, we got projects right down the block from the shop here, several blocks down, maybe about a mile or so. And those are and actually I stayed by some projects, some well-known projects over on my side of town. And those over there are called hazard projects, the name for a reason. And yeah, there's a lot of history there. There's been movies made there pertaining to some of the culture and the history of the area. Man, crazy spot. Right by General Hospital and the coroner's office, the medical examiner's office for Los Angeles. So yeah, if you die here in LA County, that's where you're going. Or if you're found, if you're not found, then who knows? But yeah, and I have been in. Actually, I was talking to someone earlier about new Aesop Rock album. I'm loving it. Did you hear the Bigfoot references? Yeah, I have spent a little time inside of the medical examiner's office. I got to do my own examinations in there, and I'm sure it's haunted. You get that vibe for sure. And I think it's an old world building. Also, it goes underground. Talk about it quite a bit. And anytime I pass by it quite a bit, like I said, it's very near where I could probably walk to it. It's a long walk, but it's right there. And then right by the projects. And if you know, there's some history with connection with the medical examiners and those projects, and not only bodies, but just other stuff that was going on back in the day. So what is going on? People are starting to come out, wonder what's up. Freezing in Louisiana, butts off here. Do you follow, let's see, what's his name? There's a YouTuber from Louisiana, big time, hardcore, I guess you could say Cajun dude. And today he did like, I think it's the cheapest jambalaya was the video. But he makes huge portions. Oh, man, maybe someone knows him. What up, Pancho? I just saw some of Bobo's Planet Overstock a few weeks ago. I'll head back there tomorrow. You're watching, so what's Planet Overstock? Is that like some other streaming service. What's up, Urso? Aloha, brother. Should do a live from the coroner's office. I have. We did one a few months ago. And actually, I was going to walk onto the grounds, but there was security there. So, I didn't want to get in trouble. We have been stopped by security in other places before. And so I kept it cool and I stayed off the property. But, yeah, we could go around, check it out, do a deeper look around the area there. And they've changed it up from when I used to go. There used to be a side entrance we used to go to, and it's where they park the vans that say coroner on it and everything, and they have the siren on it. There was a little side entrance there, and there was a little office we'd go into, and that's why if Jessica Jones, the Cryptid Hunters, is watching, I bring up that she's talked about Biggie Smalls and all these actors that have passed still being alive, Tupac being one of them. I used to believe that Michael Jackson and all them, who knows, but I heard from the ladies that work at the coroner's office when I was there, they talked about when Biggie came in, and it was a scene because not only his, we got to be respectful, right? But they shared a lot of details from when Biggie Smalls came into the coroner's office there that I believe these ladies, and this was a long time ago before I was even on the internet or anything like that. And they, described some things. So I do believe he went there. And that's why I don't think he's alive. Or who was it? The Jurassic 5, Akil from Jurassic 5 being Tupac. I don't believe that one either. Yeah, Akil, some of the Jurassic 5 members. Charlie Tuna from Jurassic 5 is good friends with his brother, younger brother. Samaj is a friend of mine. You ever run into Samaj? Charlie Tuna's little brother from Jurassic 5. Let him know Glenn said what's up. It's been years since I've talked to him, but and I'm sure maybe I could find him now and go ask him or ask Charlie Tuna. I used to be able to say, what's up to Charlie Tuna every once in a while. I'd see him. And yeah, we had friends that were good friends with them. And then what was cool, speaking of Jurassic 5, DJ Cut Chemist ran into him at the Whole Foods in Glendale once, and he was with his mom, which was super cool. And I was like thanking Cut Chemist for everything, all his hip hop contributions and everything. And his mom was like, "Don't thank him, thank me. I gave birth to him." I was like, "Yep, boom, fist bump for moms." Yeah, PBJ does sound good. People always give Bigfoot peanut butter, and I always ask Jiffy or Skippy, crunchy or smooth. I think it prefers the stuff out of the natural food stores, where you grind it yourself. So probably crunchy and organic. But I think they'd like a little jam in it. No one ever puts any jam out or anything like that. Got to do that next time. Put a little jam out. All right, not much happening here. I don't see the chase is over. I kind of got caught up in the conversation. Let's see, 6:40. How about we get up out of here, close down the shop, and maybe try to do this over at the pad, at the lily pad. Yeah, good blunt, right? And they say even when you do offerings out there, usually tobacco. So yeah, some good. Who doesn't like a little good tobacco? Little ganj, little tobacco, and some spirits and entities and beings and stuff like that. Also like alcohol. So maybe bring a little 6-pack or something. I was talking about the Coors, finding a bunch of like Coors cans up in around Bluff Creek while squatching out there, and someone mentioned that. The Bigfoot's like Coors up there. It's like they raid people's maybe coolers and go drink them out in the cut somewhere, and just leave the cans. So Bigfoot, if you're out there raiding coolers and camps, make sure you just leave them for me in a pile, and I'll take them. You know, I've been picking them up when I'm out there and I find them. But if you could leave them in a pile for me, that'd be great. Ribbit, Froggy Style says Poncho. Yeah, all right, let's get up out of here, folks. Thank you for hanging out. We caught a little bit of the chase. And, you know, knowing Los Angeles, there will probably be another one. So stay tuned. And much love. Y'all be safe out there. It's getting cray. Oh, yeah, what else? They were talking about zombies today at Jessica's show, too. I think the zombies are already out. There's all types of wild-ish going on out there. Crazy people all contorted and going through madness, and we pray for those people. Prayers for everyone out there. Pray for the youth, the world, everybody. Much love. We out of here. Look, let's throw some hearts. Damn, I'm starting to get pumped up here. Come on, where are my hearts? Much love to you all. We out. Can we hit an outro, senor? Let's try that. Boop. All right, let's make the dwarf big here. Booyah. Outro. Countdown. Boom. Peace. It's not playing.